Todd Anderson is getting ready. He not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm for the game. He'll look to put those skills on display today. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Back here at Angel Stadium, and starting this one, Todd Anderson. Unbelievable season for him last year, Chris?
Well, indeed. I mean, he finished the season last year with an ERA just over 1. I mean, you're talking about to be under 2 is an elite type of pitcher, and to be just over 1 and have the success that he had, but to have it consistently. You can't go out there and have a blow-up outing or 2 and expect to be able to reach that low of a number at the end of the year. So that just tells you this guy's focus, his resiliency, and his ability to go out there and repeat his delivery. That's why he's elite.
Justin Hyde, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Anderson, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Gregorio Delgado now at the plate. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. That clips the corner. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So digging in, Eloy Vega Ramos. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. And that is out of play. Swings through that.
0-2.
On the ground, out to short. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Nunez getting ready to hit.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Delgado at second. Vega Ramos over at first with 1 away. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Now it's the DH, Justin Henry Malloy. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Just missed. First and second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. Angels strand a couple. We played an inning. No score. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Ramon Valenzuela. Anderson back to work. Foul ball there. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. And next for the Angels, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. On the ground right side. A sliding stop. And very nicely done for the out. So up next, Jack Stevens. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 1.
1 strike.
And there's a ball. Second inning here, no score. Right side, and that's just foul. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Angels held in check. We'll move to the third with no score. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the right fielder, T.J. Walton. Walton getting the start in right, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2023. Swing and a ground ball. Luke gets it to first.
Yep,
One up, one down.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Justin Hyde.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop, Justin Hyde. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that misses. 1-0.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for L.A., Gregorio Delgado. Just missed. That misses. Now 2-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels go quietly there. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom 4, and here's the first baseman, Eloy Vega Ramos. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Willie Nunez, the next to hit for the Angels.
Nunez.
That catches the outside corner. It's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Justin Henry Malloy. 0 for 1 so far. Ripped towards third. Fires across the diamond. Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels go down 1-2-3. It's 5-0. Back Back in Anaheim, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ramon Valenzuela. Anderson back to work. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Kerr now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strike.
And that's in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground right side and foul ball. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Looked like he reached back and got a little extra on that one. Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
2 down, base is empty. So in now for the Angels, Jack Stevens. And a strike in there. The other way, and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, right fielder,
T.J. Walton, the next to hit for the Angels. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one fouled off. Stevens, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that misses. And a count even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Angels strand 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Eloy Vega Ramos. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder. He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
1-1-1.
Ripped to short. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Orioles 8 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Yes.
And first offering is fouled off. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. His 4th home run of the season. It's 8-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Justin Henry Malloy, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. And ball 1. The next offering misses. The count now 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Hard hit to third. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ramon.
Now it's the second baseman, Ramon Valenzuela. And that drops in for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here, the bottom of the seventh. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And the count is 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. Two down, base is empty. Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit for the Angels. Grounds one to short. Smith whips it to first. And that is the inning. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 8 and the Angels 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Thomas Cheney.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Anderson with double-digit strikeouts in this 7-inning start and just one earned run allowed.
I liked what we saw from him in this start, Boo. He competed, didn't fall apart at the seams, and made sure his teammates could finish the job and get the win. Nice start.